Hello everybody, thank you for stopping back at the Amateur Athlete Skate Shop YouTube channel. Sorry it's been a little bit. We had somebody in the comments, Galvanized Gnome, call me fat, so I went on an Ozempic. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. It actually got me bigger, so Galvanized Gnome, thanks for, getting in my head, but hey, that's what happens, Just kidding. Today we're checking out the Heroin Skateboards Holiday 2025 drop. With a bunch of bangers, so definitely run that intro and let's get into it. As always, thank you everybody for always supporting. Please give us a follow, a subscribe, hit our Instagram, our Facebook, wherever you may find us on any kind of socials. I greatly appreciate it. There is super thanks, but you guys know I always suggest and like when people just hit our site, aa1982.com, and support. It helps us out in a huge way. We're a small core shop going up against the big conglomerates. I'm sure you've seen, if you are on Instagram, any social media, there are so many shops closing. There's a bunch of shops doing concerts to try and stay alive, shows. A local shop in our town actually started having Pokemon meetups and selling Pokemon cards in their shop, which is funny because we used to get made fun of for selling Oakley's, which has a skate team and had a skate team at the time with the best, like Eric Costin and now Ashad Wares on it. So they used to make fun of us and said we weren't core for selling Oakley's, but yet now this same shop is doing Pokemon. So I'm not against Pokemon. I'll rip a bag quicker than you can say what's up, mom. So I get into it too, but what goes around comes around, I guess. We'll see. But it's super tough, so always support your small local skate shop. It's super important. I know there's other big websites out there that may have it a little bit cheaper. Their completes may be $119, but keep an eye. They have shitty wheels, shitty bearings. You don't get to talk to anybody. Nobody's telling you how to put it together in store, or the owner or the manager isn't writing back to you when you have a problem within the first couple hours. It takes days sometimes, so keep that in mind. So, we are jumping right into it. This first one is the knockoff Aaron Wilson 8.5 at its widest, 31.9 length. It has a wheelbase of 14 inches. The nose is 7.125, and the tail is the same, nose and tail. So it is symmetrical, very cool. They got the different color veneer plies on the top. The Heroin Skateboards is pink on all of them. The back, you can kind of tell it's a symmetrical because of the skull is symmetrical and the same on that side. So very cool in that way. It's hard, a little bit hidden in the background is like a blue foil. Maybe hard to see right here, but the blue like cloud foil in the background is foil, so it does shine a little bit, but it does have the razor edge. Has that nice lofty round nose and tail with the razor edge. So that is the 8.5 Aaron Wilson knockoff. Boom, next up we have the Craig Questions artwork by Craig Questions himself, so definitely go check that one. The width is 9.25 at its widest. Length is 32.2 at its length, so it's a little bit of a longer board, so definitely check that out. Wheelbase is 14.3 from bolt to bolt, 7.6 nose, and the tail is 6.75. So not a symmetrical board, little bit bigger nose than tail. Have that awesome purple top color veneer. Again, some cool shout outs on here is the chain that goes around is in foil, so very cool. The colors is just awesome. The love the pink, blues, and yellows, brings it all together, so very cool deck. Definitely check this out. This one does obviously have the razor edge, so if you guys are into popsicles a little bit smaller, the Aaron Wilson, the Heroin Skateboards knockoff series which is the Aaron Wilson. The Craig Questions is definitely one to check out for sure. So definitely get out and check that one out on site AA 1982. Next up is that gnarly roly poly. We got a shaped board here. This one's coming in at 10.25 at its widest. 14-inch wheelbase on this one. Very vibrant pink. Awesome artwork here on the Knockout series, just like the Aaron Wilson, the Craig Questions, and the Dead Dave. So kind of reminds me of the Bugs boards that they had a little bit ago. So definitely go check this one out. It does have the razor edge. Again, nice lofty tail if you like those shaped decks for sure. Longer, wide nose. Not yet like a shovel nose, but very close. So definitely go check that out one. Very cool. Different color top plies. All of them are the same bottom. So keep that in mind when you're checking things out. Looking for a new one. Here we have a shaped one right here. The Curb Crusher Chomp. So awesome green dip right here. Nice little lofty nose. So definitely can get out there and hit the streets with this one. Not just the curbs. Has the cool Heroin top graphic in the pink right there. And the kind of like the mutator monster eating up some curbs right there. The sizes on the Curb Crusher are 10.25 at its widest, 30.8 at its longest right there. The nose is a short nose of 5.5 inches, and the tail is 6.9. So nice squared off tail right there. Again, very vibrant green dipped board. So definitely go check that one out for sure. Fun, just like the other Curb Crusher boards that we've seen with the eyes on them. This one has a similar shape. Still has the razor edge on there as well. So one to definitely add to the Curb Crusher collaboration, or Curb Crusher collection, I'm sorry. So definitely get on site and go check that one out as you are hanging out with us. Two boards I don't have. That's why this video is late. I was going to make it last week. We sold out of boards. We got some in. We sold out again. So rather than just keep prolonging the video, I just said I will make it with missing a few decks. There is, and I'll put the picture up here, one of the best, so I'm kind of upset that I don't have it, is the Dalton BAM deck, which is 8.37 at its widest, 32 inches long, 14.5 wheelbase, 7-inch nose, 6.25 tail. It's BAM's artwork, so definitely check that out. Looks very cool. Similar to the Music Man Zero deck, so same kind of artwork style. So if you have that deck already, if you're hanging it, will look awesome on the wall. If you're skating it, will look even better. So for sure, check that one out. Also, I think there's some OJ BAM wheels coming out, which is very cool. So keep that in mind. Those aren't for a little while yet, but they are black and purple to go along with BAM's signature colors. So definitely keep that one in mind. Very cool. Maybe I'll put up a little sneak peek. We'll see if NHS gets mad at me for doing so. But that's one of the decks. The other deck that I don't have is the 100th Egg Edition, which is a 9.125 at its widest, 32 inches at its longest, 8.75 over the trucks, 14.5 inch wheelbase, 7.2 nose, 6.5 tail. It is very cool. If you have too many boards on your wall and you wanted to try and get a lot, you can get the 100th egg. Save a bunch of room on your wall by just putting that one up, because it shows the first 100 eggs that Foss created for Heroin Skateboards. So definitely a memorable board, one to definitely get in your collection, whether you're going to hang it or if you already have all the other ones, you know, just add it to it. It does have a gold foil background and different colored top veneers, so be sure to go check that one out. Sorry I don't have those here. I will post a picture alongside of me right here as we're hanging out, so definitely go check out those on AA 1982 or your local skate shop. Check them out. Next up, we have the Swampy knockoff deck. This one's coming in at 10.6, 31.9 at its longest, 7-inch nose, 6.7-inch tail, and it is 14.25 wheelbase and 10.25 over the trucks. Very cool. Still has the razor edge. The nose is a shovel nose, just like a bunch of his other boards. The alligator background is a foil alligator background, so it is shiny. All the bottom colors is the graphic colors, the whole bottom. There is the money bumps right there, so he loves those money bumps, kept them on there, kept it pure. The top graphic is very cool with the knockoff, because this is part of the knockoff series. You can see the monsters in there, because we know Swampy loves those monsters, so keep that in mind. This one has a very, very sexy purple top ply. I've seen so many other plies, so definitely keep that in mind. It's at random. If you do order off our site, there's a note section, and if you want a specific color, put it in there. I can try my hardest to fulfill whichever one you want. I can trust you that they all look good. But again, nose is a little shovel nose. Bottom, they kept it with that standard popsicle egg bottom. So very cool. Awesome. This one, when you wear away, has a green middle ply, purple top ply, and it does have a dark green bottom ply. So when you scratch away at the graphics here, definitely check it out. There is also new Swamp Monster wheels from Snot that came out 2 weeks ago. So boom, goes hand in hand. The Swamp Monster wheels with the Swampy knockoff deck. Definitely go check all those out for sure. You will not be upset. Pumpkin Spice Wide Boy. Widest, it's coming in at 10.75. The length is 32.1 inches. The nose and tail is 7.125. 10.4 over the trucks, and the wheelbase is 14.5. Has that awesome Heroin graphic, Heroin Skateboards text at the top. The Pumpkin Spice Wide Boy Special Edition graphic right there. Does have the wheel wells on the back, so definitely keep that in mind as you're checking it out. Different color top plies. This one is green, matches the green on the bottom of the board, so I thought it was cool. A lot of people wanted orange to match the orange. I've only seen like 1 or 2 oranges, and let me tell you, we got quite a few. So definitely you're gonna have to keep a lookout for that. Very fun board with the 10.75 Pumpkin Spice board. Is one of the wider ones of this drop for sure. So 10.75 is one of the wider boards that we have in this drop. Definitely keep that in mind. Goes really good with the Heroin Varsity Shell Razor jacket, not Shell Razor, Shelloween jacket. They always do Shelloweens the past Halloween, so this time they did the Pumpkin Spice board. So definitely go check this one out. 10.75, 14.25 wheelbase, money bumps, and still got that razor edge. So keep that in mind as you're checking things out on AA 1982. One of the highlights of this drop is this board for sure. People are loving it. Go get yours. Next up is Dawn of the Egg. This one is coming in at 9.4 at its widest. 32 inches length, 9 inches over the trucks, 14.5 wheelbase, 7.5 nose, 6.3 tail, so it is not symmetrical. Some awesome color bottom ply. My favorite was kind of this maroon, and there is a bunch of purples I've seen. Different color top plies as well. Very cool top graphic right there, so definitely check that one out. Again, not symmetrical, still does have the razor edge, so better board feel, better for flicking. All made by BBS, just like a lot of other board brands do. What kind of makes it special though is Foss and Heroin make different shapes. A lot of the other board brands just make a 8.25 and just run with it for years and years and years. It seems like every drop there's always a different shape from Heroin Skateboards, which keeps things refreshing, keeps the skating refreshing, and the graphics are obviously better than a lot of others. So for sure, keep that in mind as you're checking things out on AA 1982. Dawn of the Egg kind of runs along with the Halloween, all the horror boards that he makes. We all know Foss loves horror movies, so there's been Texas Chainsaw. There's been so many of those boards, so this one fits perfectly with it. Skate it. When you're done with it, put it up on the wall next to all the other horror movies that you got. So definitely check it out. Get it on. Next up, the Curb Killer story continues with the Curb Killer 8 right here, coming in at 10 inches at its widest, 32.3 length, 9.5 over the trucks, and a 14.3 wheelbase. They keep getting better and better every time, so definitely check that out. Awesome top color, veneer colors. The bottom is all the same until you skate it. There will be different colors underneath as you scratch away and hit those curbs. So for sure, definitely one that keeps ripping. It's got the Ira egg on the top right there. And as we saw a few weeks ago, Snot dropped the Curb Killer wheels. So for sure, definitely go get one of those. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the outcome of the Curb Killer wheels, which are 50 millimeters 99A. So matches the board pretty perfect. Can't get a better match right there. Again, if you're looking for a 10-inch board, go check it out. You will not be upset. And if you have the other Curb Killers, here's the 8th installment to add to your little stash. So don't forget it. Go get it while you can. These matching Curb Killer work type shirt, very cool. Button up, does have the Curb Killer patch right there. We've seen Ira wear something very similar to this. So this comes in sizes medium to double extra large. So if you want to look like the homies from Heroin Skateboards, definitely go get the navy Curb Killer work shirt. This is also on the website as well and at your other local skate shops. If they didn't get it in yet, distributors are getting them soon. So hold on. If not, if you want it now, you can always hit up aa1982.com. Get it. Free shipping at $169. If you say, hey, I found you on YouTube, I always hook up everybody that mentions they found me on YouTube. I appreciate everybody. There's so much content out there of people reviewing or skating stuff. So when you guys check things out, I greatly appreciate it. I do get 1 or 2 people a week that call or message me and say, hey, I found you through YouTube. So when I hear that, it does help, and I do appreciate it in a huge way. So go get yours, gang. The next board up is the Mini Wide Boy, which is 10 inches by 32.5. It is a 9.5 over the truck, so half an inch smaller over the truck, being that it is an egg, and also 14.3 wheelbase. I'm showing these off first because we had the exclusive from Lil Jon's Rails, who made an exclusive Lil Jon's Snot Wheel collaborations for the Mini Wide Boy. These are 13-inch rails, being that the Mini Wide Boy is shorter. He made them the rails shorter so they fit perfect. Normally the rails are like 13 and a half, 14 and a half. I'm not exactly sure, but he gave us the exclusive this week on the 13-inch Mini Wide Boy. So definitely go check out the site. They are still on there in red, pink, yellow, and black. I'm sure other shops will start to get them soon. But thank you, Corey, for giving us the exclusive on that. And then last, one of the most popular boards in this drop right here is the Mini Wide Boy. Very fun. We have the dark gray bottom right there. So, again, super fun. Different color top plies. Short little wheelbase that you cannot beat. Has that awesome Heroin Skateboards right there, so definitely keep that in mind. 13.3 wheelbase, so 13.3. It's a lot shorter than the normal 14. Above at the trucks, it is a 10-inch truck, so 10-inch slappies will fit perfect. 10-inch slappy Curb Killers. 10-inch independent 215s will work too. But then definitely go check out all the other 10-inch trucks that you can get out there for sure. I myself like the slappies, but everybody else is starting to do bigger trucks. The way I monotonely say independent is because they've only had silver for 7 years. They did just make a red, which is kind of cool. There's black coming out in the future, so we shall see about that. But definitely the highlight of the drop most of the time is this. A lot of people do love the BAM Dern. We have more of those coming in this week. They sold out so super fast, along with the mini wide boys, so they're all starting to re-trickle in with the restock. So keep that in mind as you're hanging out here with us. As you guys know, my name's Colin. We are here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, hanging out. If you're local in the Lehigh Valley, not too far away, stop by, stop in the shop, say what's up. We're always super grateful. Again, it's not easy doing this. There's other shops out there struggling. There's other shops out there closing. As I said before, other shops having concerts, other shops doing exposés, other shops selling Pokemon now. So, I mean, you know, that just shows what kind of temperature we're in with skate shops. So each day I kind of go on Instagram and see one closing. So now more than ever, it's super important for you to support your local skate shop or support a small skate shop. It's hard going up against these huge conglomerate websites like Tactics, CCS. Yes, they get things a little bit cheaper. Yes, they have things on massive sales. But are they doing things in your community? Are they having jams? Are they supporting any local skaters? Are they giving jobs to locals? Or is it just a huge corporation? When you call, when you email, you talk to somebody, and you're just another number. So that's the way I think of it. That's the way I put it down. Keep in mind, Skate Shop Day is coming up in February. Some very cool things coming, especially on our side, that not everybody else will have. Getting super stoked on that. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be huge. There's going to be deluxe stuff. There's not going to be an S shoe this year, which is very unfortunate. There is an Etney shoe, but no S shoe, who was kind of the creator of doing a limited shoe. So kind of upset with that, but we'll see what time brings. So you guys know how we end the show every time. Appreciate you watching. If you can't support your local skate shop, support a small skate shop like ours, Amateur Athlete Skate Shop, aa1982.com. And always, we end it the same way. Holidays are coming fast, so it gets tough for people. So check on your friends, super important. You never know when that call or that text may turn around, help somebody out, change their day, change their mind, give them outlook. If you have friends that's struggling, that you used to skateboard, say, hey dude, let's go skate. It's been many years, so just keep that in mind as you're hanging out with us here. Again, there is super thanks, but I always appreciate when people go to aa1982.com and support by purchasing. Use code FRIEND82, you'll get 10% off. So as you're hanging out there checking things out, remember that code. You can save some money and support a small skate shop that's going up against the big boys. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching. Give a like, give a subscribe, and shout out.